Good evening. Sorry, I'm a few minutes later than anticipated. How are you all? Hope you are well. If it is, my light seems to be flicking on the screen. Hopefully it's not causing too much of a bother. Oh goodness, we're at Sunday evening already. I have got my in-person summer retreat next weekend, and I have been chopping, winding, packing, counting, all the things with the help. My parents came over. Steve's been winding stuff through. My husband's been winding stuff through. I did, Jen. Yeah, it's been busy. So all the boxes are packed and stacked and in my kitchen of random places, but they're out the way. They're all packed, all ready to go, ready to put in the car, awaiting everybody next Saturday. So yeah, really excited for that. The good news is, if you can't attend in person, if you're at the other side of the world, if you just can't make it because you couldn't make the day, etc., I have an online event repeating all the projects that we're going to make on the weekend coming. So on the Saturday we're going to be making, and to be fair, we've got a lot of projects. It's going to be jam-packed. So I suspect some of the ladies and gents who are coming on that day might be joining online as well to maybe finish up some of their projects. So if you would like to join and you would like to make the projects that we're making for the summer retreat, then it is available for booking. There is an online version on my website. So it is it's over 2 evenings. I tend to do them in the evening. It is the Friday the 2nd and Saturday the 3rd of June. So there will be a live Zoom on both evenings for 3 hours each evening. There is the replay of the live into a exclusive Facebook group. There is a full PDF breakdown. So there is all the measurements in A4 centimeters and letter size cardstock. So you get both measurements. I do the conversion for all the projects to letter size, and you'll get it in inches. And then you get a run through, you get photos, and then you get a video, which is an edited video rather than a live replay as well. So if you would like to come along, then that is available for booking. It's using the Daisy bundle. And then I've also used the Layering Leaves stamp set. Let me just grab them. These two is what we are. These two stamp sets are what we're going to be using. So the Cheerful Daisies is kind of featuring and then adding some of the sentiments and the foliage from this one. So if you would like to join for those projects, then it is available for everyone. Fabulous. Also signed up for the online. Can't wait. Yes. So for those who have signed up, for those who are here, I recognise a lot of names. There will be a list of all the products that we're going to be using coming out after I finished on this live. So before I go to bed tonight, you will have a list of products for that, should you wish to order any extra bits and pieces. As I say, it's mainly focusing around the suite. So right, enough of my chatter. Got 2 new papers in a box this week. I thought I'd just quickly share them with you. And then I will make something with this. I've pulled this one off my set. Did you spot this one in the catalogue? It's called Everlasting Beauty. Really pretty flowers. Louise, hey, Lisa and you, are you both crafting together? Oh, nice. Oh, that's a nice way to spend the evening. Right, let me change the camera and I will share with you these papers. So the layering these are lovely, really nice. So these were the papers that I wasn't sure about, but I thought we could maybe pair up these papers with this Everlasting Beauty. Maybe there might be some bright colours in here, and could pair that up. Got like a torn paper, so lovely. It's got the embossing folders in there. It just is beautiful. The fern embossing folder, the type-worn type embossing folder, papers that are ripped, just gorgeous. Carol, I think I placed with it. I will check it for you. I'll check after. And if you've doubled up, I'll ping you back a refund. Don't worry. These are all just look 3D, don't they? Absolutely stunning. They are bright, but I mean, they do all that work for you. How much effort would that take to rip and tear all those papers? They do look so 3D. Yeah, they look really lovely. This, I think, is my favourite. Really pretty. And it's got some leaves on the back. That one's got all the sort of pieces. And then some of the papers mixed back in. I don't think we've had anything like this before. It's so different. So different. Again, gorgeous. And pretty peacock. And then more sort of paper torn flowers. And then, oh, yum, lemon lime twist. And you've got all the papers. These are called Masterfully Made 12 by 12. 161192 if you're after the number. But the colours in are Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, Crushed Curry, Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Melon Mambo, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, and Sweet Sorbet. So, yeah, really different, really lovely. So let's have a little stamp and play with this. So brand new out the box. Well, I say brand new out the box. I've assembled and put. It's a lot of colours, isn't it? It's a lot of colours. Let's do a couple of these. And I'm just going to stamp in stays on. Let's see. The stamping stays on, and then we'll see how that goes. It's the hopefully you can see my desk okay. Good. Oh, brilliant. Okay, I just got the email. Fabulous. Yes. So for those coming in person, an email went out just before I went live. So for my summer retreat. But as I say, if you're feeling like you're missing out, then you can sign up to the online version. And that will take place early June. But because there's so much content, it'll be over 2 evenings. So it'll be a Friday evening and a Saturday evening, or of course it might be a Friday and Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Right, let's get some colour on this. So I thought, I'm going to go with the colours from the papers that I've just shared with you. So in the catalogue, I might have skipped over or missed this stamp set. It's called Everlasting Beauty, and it is page 76. It's here, and it's shown with a sample just here, just stamped behind a sentiment, and then here on its own, and then the rest of the samples are from the other sets. So you may have sort of skipped past those pages and it might have passed you by. Let's add some lemon lime twist for the leaves. Let's do Berry Burst and Melon Mambo maybe, and then a touch of Freesia depending on how we go. But we'll kind of pull in the colours from the papers. That's my thin brush. And Kathleen just signed up. I'll miss a second, but I'll watch the replay. Oh yeah, exactly. The replay will be there. It was not the same as not seeing you live, but at least you'll be there for one of the days. That'd be lovely. There is plenty to keep you busy. There's some 3D projects, there is cards, there's all sorts. Right, I am painting with Lemon Lime Twist ink and my medium brush. I'm keeping it fairly loose. You could colour these images with blends if you wanted to. And of course it's Mother's Day, not here in the UK, but for lots of you, so happy Mother's Day. It's our Mother's Day is earlier in the year here. It's in March. We've had our Mother's Day. But I thought flowers would be nice today. Right. Well, flowers are nice every day, aren't they? I'm using I'm using watercolor paper, so it will hold the amount of water I'm kind of putting on there. Kathleen says she's got a graduation. Oh, that's nice. What colour shall we do? The flowers. Right. Where does lemon? I'm not used to reaching for. I've got boxes that say brights, regals, neutrals, subtles with my ink refills on my shelf, but I'm not used to reaching for the colours yet. So when I look for a lemon lime twist ink refill, it's not second nature to reach for my brights. I kind of still have it in my head as an in colour. I know it's not, but it takes a little while just to get used to where everything is once you've moved stuff around as well. Where I've moved my inks on my shelf to kind of fit in the new colours and readjust the rainbow of colours, where sort of say, I don't know, Night of Navy was on my shelf, I'd automatically sort of reach for that spot on my shelf and it's moved, and so it kind of is taking me a little bit of time just to get used to where everything is. Again, Kathleen says, can I ask? I will absolutely be having a class later in June. I just haven't got around to sorting any of the details yet. It will be later in June, and I'll get that advertised pretty soonish. I was just trying to get all the retreat stuff sorted, but I will get that out certainly by next weekend. I'll have the details of that out. Right, there we go. We've got a green on there, and excuse me. Oh. Right, let's go Berry Burst, I think. One of these and a bit of Melon Mambo. We'll kind of take our cue, as I say, from the Masterfully Made paper. So I'm going to go, I say Berry Burst, and then I put my pen into Freesia. So we'll start with Freesia, and then we'll add a bit of Berry Burst. And so I'm using the Freesia as a bit of a layer at the bottom, and then we can add some Berry Burst to that. So you get different tones then. That's pretty. Kind of the two mixed together. Welcome if you're just joining. And shall we do Melon Mambo on whatever this flower is? There. I'm just going to add a bit of Berry Burst just into the base of that. People are you starting to find different colour combinations with these new inks? The colour refresh has been so much fun to kind of have the injection of different colours to mix and match. Melissa, will I be using the? I will be, and I think you've just jumped on, but for anyone on the online retreat, I will be popping the full supply list up for you after I finished on this live. So there's not many extra bits you'll need. I'm doing a fun project with one of the treat bags, the in colour treat bags. So you might want to grab them too. Oh, Sylvia, I wish you could come to retreat too. It'd be so fun to have everyone in person, wouldn't it? Okay, let's get them dried. No problemo. So I'm gonna, these don't come with any dyes, that's the only thing. There's no coordinating dyes. You could of course stamp them directly onto a layer, but I am gonna chop these out. And I'm just wondering if we maybe, rather than making several cards tonight, I might share a bit of a fun fold. I'm sure it's one many of you have done before, but I could share a fun fold with you, and then we can layer these onto that card. So chop this out. And I haven't started to play with lots of the new stuff yet, just purely because I have been getting ready for this retreat. So I have been sleeping and dreaming of daisies. No. Daisies, daisies, daisies. What stamp sets have people been enjoying using from the new catalogue? What's been your favourites so far? I know it does. It does sound like a perfume advert. Daisy, daisy, daisy. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Bought some gorgeous daisies for some pots I've got in the garden. I did some pots the other week. I had some time off from work, and it was a beautiful day on the Wednesday that I had off. And I went to the garden centre, and yeah, I've got a beautiful ceramic blue pot in my garden that is full of gorgeous daisies. I should share a picture really with you all, but it's yeah, it's beautiful. Aaron says, oh, this is balloons. Jen's timeless arrangements is gorgeous, isn't it? That's the one with the really cool dies that layer up. Karen says daisies and Zoody. Oh yeah, the Zoo DSP. So cute. Zany Zoo. There are so many cute characters in that. Love it. Yes. I have made quite a bit with that actually. I do like that one. Did a lot of the catalogue launch with that one, didn't we? So just got the tropical leaf bundle. Nice. That'd be nice to play with. All right, I've got those cut out. Let's the paper is quite vibrant. I think I'm going to do a white base because I'm going to put the colourful paper on it. So let me move that out of the way. I have a card in front of me, but I don't have the measurements written down, so I am slightly working this out as we go. Daisy's white lemon lolly and wild wheat. Yes, very nice. Right, we're going to go half a sheet of card, and I'm going to score this at 14.5. And I'm going to score it at something else. 14, 15, 16, 17.5. And then I'm going to score it at 22.5. And then 25.5. This is centimetres at the moment. And then I'm going to chop it off at 27. That's the first one, and then I'm going to cut another piece. I've got the card. I'm not sharing the card because the card was from a class, so I'm not sharing the card. But if you've done the class with me, you might be recognizing the card. So from the scoring, let's go 7.5, and so then we'll score at 10, 13, and 15. That's my two pieces. And these will get folded. It's a bone folder, which I've moved Pretty Peacock ink with, but it's dry. Now it's a Pretty Peacock bone folder. Right, this one. And then we want some DSP. So we want some DSP to go with the flowers. So we've got those pieces there. Want some of this gorgeous DSP I'm going to chop into. Oh, which colour, which piece shall we have? Shall we have the ruffles? I love that one. Shall we have that piece? I really like it. Let's do the ruffles. And that will need to be, so this is 10.5 centimetres wide, so I'm going to cut this at 4 inches, which is 10.2 centimetres, and that is 14.5 tall, so I'm going to cut that at 14.3, something like that. Yeah, maybe a bit more. I might cut that at 14. So 14 by 10.2 centimetres, and that will sit in there. I'm going to glue that down. Oh, look, decisions. Look, there's a beautiful piece on that as well. Oh, well, I don't know which side to use now. All purple. Let's do all purple. I'll just go very best. Very best. There. And then I'm going to glue this tab, which is going to sit flat there. So I'm going to glue this tab and fold that up. So, and then that will sit like this. So you've got a little rectangle there. And then this little piece that I've cut is going to sit on the front. Like so when it is flat. I'm going to glue that tab and the bottom of that tab, and then we'll lay that flat and lay that on there, and it's going to then sit. We glued the tab and we glued the front of the card, and that will pull up like so. And then I think we need a piece of the oh, I should have put a piece of the ruffles under there. I wonder if I can pull that up while it's wet. I think I can. I can. Let's pull that off. Oh, that was 5, so 4.5. Let's put that. Put that on there. And I'll re-glue that. That's easy fix. And then this piece was, how tall was this piece? Oh, that's my measure gone. 7.5 centimeters by 10. So I will cut that at 9.5 by 7, which will sit in there. But I think I'm going to then have a white layer on top, so it's not quite so busy. Let's cut a white piece. Oh, look at that. That would be perfect. So my weird measuring, but 8.5. Let's try that. Let's try 8.5 centimeters and see what that does. That's good. Happy with that. Might just trim a little bit off the length actually. So not that happy. I'm happy with it, but then I would trim it anyway. Right, there we go. So we've got that. I might put that up on some dimensionals. But let's get these flowers going on there. So we could do the flowers on dimensionals, or we could do the panel on dimensionals. I think the panel and maybe the flowers as well. Let's go. We can do that. So for those watching live, have you or if you're watching the replay, you can comment. Have you made one of these cards before? Is anyone not seen this card before? It's a fun one, easy and folds flat into an envelope. So it just like pops off the card, doesn't it? And it's so 3D. I love all the textures. So gorgeous. Right, just push that down. Right, so we've got that on dimensionals. And then I think I'm gonna glue this card just in the middle, not card, flower. So there's still some texture, and the same for this. So I can give it a bit of a curl forward with the bone folder. And it is to seem similar, but not tried it. Oh, hopefully you'll give it a go. It's and even to be honest, even if you've made the fold before, just changing up the papers, changing up the colours, completely changes the card anyway, doesn't it? So right, there we have the flowers. You just popping off there. Then we need a little sentiment. So the sentiment, the set has happy anniversary. Here's to all the beautiful things yet to come. Take courage. If friends were flowers, I'd have the pick of the bunch, which I like. Take courage, maybe. Oh, I do need an anniversary card, but I don't think Steve will be too impressed with the pink and flowers. So I'll maybe need to rethink my design on that one. What to do? Oh, I do like the sentiments in this one actually. So this is the layering leaves. So we could do sending hugs. Let's do that. Love the font in this one. Not only is the font gorgeous in this one, you've got so happy to celebrate you, best wishes, sending hugs, thanks for you, thinking of you, and hello. But if you hadn't realized, these stamps give more detail to the bow punch that we already have in our catalogue. So this new stamp set, current carryover punch, and they pair together. So it's a really lovely addition, and it's Rachel Tessman's $1 million stamp set as million sales achiever. So it will tell you there as well, and it's Rachel Tessman's set. So yeah, fabulous set. So what colour shall I do the stamp set in? Black or Berry Burst? Let's have a little Emma's just put the punch on your list. Yes. I think I'm going to go with the black. Let me. I don't know how well on camera you can see. No. Berry Burst or black. Ignore the fact I'm covering half of it up. Maybe Berry Burst. A little bit more softer. Oh, see, Tilly's come back and said black looks good. Yeah, picks the outline up, doesn't it? Thinking that berry, but it looks softer, but it might get a bit lost. Tilly, you came back first, so I'm going to go with black. If everyone now says Berry Burst, you were too slow typing. Let's go with the black. Well, you might have been multitasking. Who knows? Right. Let's do those. You don't have to fussy cut these sentiments out. They would go perfectly well on a label or something like that. However, oh, see, I could have the best of both, actually. I could mix and match. Maybe I could have the sending in black, and I could chop the hugs and have the hugs in Berry Burst. Then I don't have to make a choice. You're welcome. There you go. Sending hugs. Hugs there, or do that. I think you might mix and match. There we go. Let's do the black. So we'll do some mini dimensionals on that. So pop that up. The minis are going to fit across the back of that. 3 or 4. And across there. And Chris says, like that mix. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I do love to fussy cut. Oh, not there. There. Right, let's find some gems or some sequins. So these ones, come with adhesive back sequins trio. I'm pretty sure these came with this sweet bundle. Maybe. What's this one called? Gorgeously made. 103. Yes. So this was the paper, and there is the sequins peeking out. So you get what are the colours? Pretty Peacock for sure. 120. So they are Pretty Peacock, Berry Burst, and white. The Berry Burst doesn't look Berry Burst, but oh, Katie, oh, that you hate that. Oh, that's the worst. Took the bedding off, and it was all sunny and lovely, and you thought, oh, I'll get that all washed, and you haven't put fresh back on. That is the worst. When you go back upstairs and just look at the empty bed. Oh, so annoying. Well, it's nice actually because I got the different tones in there, but I think that would go with a paler pink as well. Right, let's put some sparkles. I like these. Adhesive back sequins, I think, are my favourite style of adhesive embellishment. They're just easy, aren't they? I like a sequin. And then with the, I don't know why I'm worried about fussing getting it back in the bag, but I will. I need to make a little holder for these. I'll put all my other sequins in a little holder. I haven't done it with these yet because they're so new. Stops them popping off the page. There we go. And then you just write your sentiment on the back, and you're done. I could put a little bit of a tiny bit. Oh, I've got some not white twine, but what colour is that? Parakeet Party, which is the in colour green, which is slightly more vibrant, but on the twine goes really nicely. So we can have that. Oh, let's do that. Just tuck that under like so. There you go. When I post a picture of this on, I'll put it on my blog, but I'll put it on my socials as well. I'll share the measurements, and I can share them in centimeters for A4 paper, but I'll share measurements for letter size cardstock as well. So if you're working in US letter size cardstock, then I'll share some measurements with you over on my blog when I get that written up. So if you want to give it a go, then you'll be able to, and you won't have to keep rewinding me. There you go. I'm gonna leave it at that tonight. I am slightly exhausted from packing the retreat kits. We've been working on them for hours today. All good fun. All it will be totally worth it. I can't wait. But yes, it's been lots of chopping and winding and packing and counting. So but it's all done already. And I am going to go and put my feet up and watch a little bit of telly, but I wanted to make sure I came on and shared with you all. Hopefully you're inspired to give this style of card or this card a go if you've got some of these products. My shop link is below, so if you don't already have a demonstrator, then you can shop with me on my website and my link below. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening. And for lots of you, I'm busy. For lots of you, I will see you next Saturday in person. And if I don't see you there, I will see you back online next week. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful week and stay safe, stay well, and I will see you then. Bye for now.